He spent $3,000 on a scrapped 40-foot school bus and insisted on turning it into a mobile mansion for a family of 5. He quit his job, blew through his entire savings, and dragged his wife and kids into the gamble. Everyone called him insane. With zero experience, he tackled solar, plumbing, and full waterproofing. One wrong move meant losing everything. He stripped it down to a rusted iron frame and lifted the roof 18 inches by hand. The chassis almost snapped right in half. He hand-built triple bunk beds and a luxury kitchen and bath, making it more comfortable and practical than a $1 million RV. After 6 months of back-breaking work, this junker no one believed in became a viral mobile home all over the internet. From scrap metal to a cozy home, this build is pure hardcore action. You won't believe your eyes. This 40-foot school bus, abandoned for 5 years, was declared beyond repair industrial junk the second it was towed into the shop, with peeling paint, a rusted chassis, holes in the floor, and a trashed interior. Even scrap dealers wouldn't give it a second look. But Jesse insisted on buying it for $3,000 money that was his entire emergency savings. What's crazier is he quit his job on the spot, walked away from a steady income, and bet his whole family's future on this renovation. Nobody understood how a regular guy with zero experience could take on the hardest level of bus conversion. Jesse was focused on just one thing, building a mobile home so his family could see the world. The aging wall panels, useless insulation, and ragged ceiling were all ripped out with brute force. He used an angle grinder to strip away the rust, cleaning the corners until the raw, clean metal was exposed. In 3 days, the bus was stripped naked, and all the fatal flaws were fully exposed. Massive salt corrosion on the chassis and holes in the panels pushed its structural integrity right to the safety red line. Small holes were sealed with high-strength structural adhesive, while larger ones were patched with welded steel plates and ground smooth. Every metal seam was hit with weather-resistant sealant to block out moisture and add 10 years to its life. The entire chassis was coated in oil-based anti-rust enamel, creating an armor against salt, rain, and gravel. The original interior height was less than 1.7 meters, making it impossible for an adult to stand up, not fit for living at all. Tiny fatigue cracks were hidden in the frame, meaning a roof lift could easily trigger a total collapse. The true life or death test started with lifting the roof 18 inches. The final boss level of bus conversion. A 40-foot bus is basically a 12-meter metal building. Lifting the whole roof is like bone-lengthening surgery for a vehicle. If the weight shifted even slightly, the body would twist or snap in half. 70 of global attempts fail right here. Jesse didn't have pro equipment. He relied on screw jacks and hand levels to muscle through this high-risk operation. Finally, he safely hit that 18-inch mark, maxing out the interior height so anyone could walk through without hunching. He immediately built a custom metal support frame and arc welded it in place to restore the body's structural rigidity. The gaps at the front were sealed with heavy-duty rivets and full welds to ensure a leak-proof finish. The flooring used a double-layer design, XPS insulation foam on the bottom to block heat and cold from the ground. Precise holes were cut for double-pane vacuum windows designed for mobile homes, durable, weatherproof, and secure. The exterior got an anti-rust primer and an even top coat, with matte black wheels for a high-end look. He added bluebird lettering and a moisture-proof solid wood door. The trashed exterior had officially leveled up. OSBB boards went on top for load-bearing strength, building a solid foundation for the finished flooring. The walls and ceiling were filled with fiberglass insulation to keep it warm in winter and cool in summer. Wooden panels were fixed on top to secure the insulation and provide a flat surface for the electrical wiring. Next up, the hardcore off-grid power and plumbing, Jesse's ultimate challenge with zero experience. He built custom wooden leveling frames around the wheel wells to maximize every inch of that curved space. The layout hit its core stage, fitting the entire lives of a family of 5 into a 40-foot cabin. Using the wheel wells as a divider, he split the bus into a public living area in front and private bedrooms in the back. The plumbing used a standard 3-tank system for fresh, gray, and black water. Food-grade flexible pipes were connected to a booster pump to handle road vibrations without leaking or bursting. An on-demand water heater was installed for instant hot water in the kitchen and bath with steady pressure. High-power monocrystal and solar panels went on the roof with an EMT controller to squeeze out every bit of sunlight. The inverter charger auto switches between solar, battery, and shore power for 24/7 electricity. When the lights flickered on, the water flowed, and the solar panels kicked in, the whole family was moved to tears. The most stunning design was the triple-tier vertical bunk beds, maximizing every inch of limited space. The solid wood frame is road tough, with each level getting its own lights, switches, and cubbies for privacy and safety. Railings and partitions created a cozy little world for the kids, way warmer than any high-end RV. What was once a cramped, low cabin is now a place where adults can walk tall and breathe easy. A decision everyone laughed at turned into a dream home that took the internet by storm. Compared to $1 million stock RV, this hand-built bus is warmer, more practical, and has a real soul. For 6 months, 180 days straight, Jesse's hands grew thick with calluses and his clothes were stained with rust. He gave up rest and ignored the haters to polish every detail to a professional standard. The countertops are waterproof, durable, and easy to clean, perfect for all the family's cooking needs. Full waterproofing for the bath and kitchen started with moisture-proof boards, sealed seams, and polymer coatings in the shower. The kitchen features custom cabinets, dual-layer countertops, and a built-in sink and stove with tons of storage. Hidden cabinets, side cubbies, and under bed drawers squeezed the utility out of every single inch. No waste, no crowding, just a small space with villa-level functionality and comfort. This waterproof shield handles high humidity for the long haul. No mold, no warping, and no leaks. The bathroom uses an all-in-one wet or dry design with white tiles and dark wood accents, complete with a toilet, shower, and sink. It's compact but not cramped, with top-tier waterproofing that makes daily use a breeze. A total amateur managed to master welding, plumbing, solar, and waterproofing for professional trades. What was once an empty shell now has off-grid power, climate control, and a luxury kitchen and bath. This wasn't just a vehicle mod, it was a legend of rescue and rebirth. Jesse saved a bus from the scrapyard and saved his life from the trap of mediocrity. When the last panel was set and the final system test passed, a miracle was born. What was once a rusted piece of scrap metal became a bright, spacious, fully functional mobile mansion. A miracle is just a crazy dream brought to life, step by step, through persistence and craftsmanship. Anything broken can be fixed with care, and any dream can be lit up by persistence. This blue mobile home is now carrying a family's laughter toward forests, waterfalls, and the stars. It tells the world that ordinary people can do extraordinary things as long as they have a home, love, and a dream.